Hi guys, I'm seated in my own house and we are about to interview my wife, Wamaitha, and we just want to hear her side of the story, how she just came to join Hekima Center and how the journey in Hekima has been. Yeah, so guys, please help me in welcoming her. My wife, please introduce yourself and tell us what you do with yourself.
Okay. Definitely I don't need to introduce myself to you, but for the sake of this interview, Wamaitha Gichamba here. I am married to one wonderful husband, Gichamba, he's right here, and I am a mother to one Miles Adriel, and I am so glad to be part of this interview. I am a lawyer by profession, and I have a special bias towards corporate law and tax law.
Yeah, so for the sake of the person watching us now, please tell us how you came to know about Hekima Center and how you joined and when.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow. I joined Hekima in 2018, and how I joined Hekima was very interesting because my then fiancé, Gideon, was fellowshipping at Hekima, and he invited me on 2 occasions, but I found myself, gelling very well with the members of Hekima, and after the wedding, I decided to be a member of Hekima, but just before the wedding in 2018, about 4-5 months, I just, became a member of Hekima, and that is why we have been fellowshipping to date. So I would say my husband is the reason why I joined Hekima. I hadn't heard of Hekima before then, but I'm glad to be part of this great family.
Wow, wow. I think the young men of Hekima should bring as many ladies as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, now tell us, since 2018 that you've fellowshipped with Hekima, what comes to mind when the name Hekima Center is mentioned, And how has the ministry impacted your life?
Interesting. The name Hekima comes from the word wisdom. And to me, I would say the greatest thing I've come to love about Hekima ministry is the wisdom, the practical wisdom in almost every area of my life. Practical tips on marriage, practical wisdom in how to do my career, practical wisdom in just how to do life generally. So to me, that really stands out. And this practical wisdom is exemplified in the fivefold ministry, the apostolic ministry. It's very evident in Hekima, the evangelistic ministry, the prophetic ministry. All these ministries under our great leader, Pastor Arnold. I would say, for me, the wisdom I have been able to to get along the way has contributed to my walk with God being more more refined by the day. And I would say that I have grown as a Christian since I joined Hekima, and I really bless God for this ministry.
Wow, amazing, amazing. So how has this ministry, Hekima Center, affected your areas of calling, affected your assignment, affected your purpose?
Yeah.
Anything you've learned, any actions you've taken since joining the ministry?
Wow, awesome. Wow, the issue of purpose. This topic, I would say it has been an abstract, before I joined Hekima, it was very abstract. It was a concept out there, when someone talks about calling and purpose, for me to appear like this is a person who's been called to serve God, it's a minister of the gospel. But when I joined Hekima, I came to learn that calling and purpose is so practical in our very lives, and whatever it is that God has chosen, has assigned you to do, if you are a doctor, if you are a therapist, if you are a teacher, that is your calling, that is your area of purpose. And you know what, whatever it is that your hand finds to do it with all diligence, as if you are doing it for God and not for man. So for me, the issue of purpose, that topic really got into me. And I never do my as a professional, as a legal practitioner, I never do things the same way I used to do them before I joined Hekima. And it is even made better by the fact that we even have Kingdom Boardroom Youth, these Kingdom Boardroom sessions, and it has been taken a notch higher by the Kingdom Dialogues Career Edition, and we have the Kingdom Dialogues Business Edition. So for me, these programs that are there in Hekima have made me really understand my calling, and I can say I'm a better person altogether. Even when I'm going about my legal business, I would say I'm a totally different person. by virtue of being in Hekima.
Amazing.
Yes.
I think we should be doing this interview more often. I'm getting to hear these things.
For the first time, you mean? Yeah.
Yeah, so please share with our viewer, share with us what are some of the remarkable moments you've had at Hekima Center.
Wow. You know, I let me start by commending the leadership of Hekima. Because, you know, there's this 360 degrees kind of support that you get as a member of Hekima. You know, we are testaments, we are witnesses that, you know, Hekima, being that very warm and warm church, you know, the aspect of family is so entrenched in the ministry. They have supported us. You know, even before I joined Hekima, the warmth, the friendship, the fellowship, for me, that one really attracted me to the ministry. And the support that we have received, even before we got married, it came to our wedding, there was this tangible support, you know. Yet, you know, most of the people who supported us just had known me for a few months. And then even after that, when we got our first baby, you know, the church was so instrumental in supporting us. And the journey has been worthwhile. You know, being a member of Hekima, I would say, for me, that support, it's so remarkable. It's phenomenal. I wouldn't compare it to anything. So
the support is tangible.
It's tangible.
Wow. Anyway, what are families for? Yeah. Yeah, so we appreciate you guys for being with us. So I want you to talk to our viewer, look at that person.
Yes.
And tell them, talk to that young lady, talk to that young woman who may be considering to join Hekima, or someone who don't have a home church.
Yes.
And they may consider Hekima as their home church. Give them some 2-3 words why they need to join Hekima Center.
Now, Johnny, you know, I would welcome you from this side, but I would say that if you're looking for a place to call home, then Hekima is a church for you. Feel free to, you know, follow us on our social media pages. Just, you know, when things open up, come to our church. I mean, we'll be happy to receive you. And to get a glass of juice.
There's always a glass.
Yeah, for our visitors and snacks.
Well, thank you guys for being with us.
Yeah.
Remain connected. Thank you.